Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Scorpio, today we're going to focus on your past, present, as well as your future and a few other things. So, let's get started for Scorpio. So, in the recent past, Scorpio, we do have the Lovers. Your current energy is the Page of Swords. And in the near future, we do have the World. Your challenge is the Six of Pentacles, and then your overall advice is the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Virgo, possibly a Gemini, maybe even a Taurus. Or an Aquarius or another Scorpio like yourself, or a Leo. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but with the Lovers coming out here in the recent past, you know, that speaks of a soulmate connection. So let's look into it. Tell me more about the Lovers for Scorpio. Okay. We have the Fool in the reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And then we also have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we do have the Justice card. We got the Ten of Pentacles, and then we also have the Five of Swords out here. You know, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the Fool to the Wheel of Fortune to the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, I kept getting nope, nope, I'm okay, no thank you, goodbye, see you later. Not really. It kind of, you know, it kind of looks like love is showing up here for you. And you're just like, yeah, no, thank you. I'm okay. Please get the fuck away from me. Like, it has that type of feel to it. This person that's showing a lot of interest in you, I do feel like they're kind of internalizing this whole, nope, get away, back the fuck up, please, from you, as like an energy of you playing hard to get. I don't know. I don't feel like you are playing hard to get, to be completely honest. I feel like you're just fucking tired of getting like hurt and disappointed by human beings, which I completely understand. But I feel like they're perceiving like you pushing them away and not giving them the time and or day as, oh, I get it. Okay. All right. Scorpio's playing hard to get. It all makes sense now. Don't worry, I got this. You know, this person might have Aries within their chart, or they might just be an Aries. This person comes off to me as somebody who basically loves a challenge. They're basically looking at you like, you know, you're a challenge, but they're here for it. They are so fucking here for it. I don't feel like you're playing hard to get, though. I really don't. For the love of God. I don't feel like you're playing hard to get. I just feel like you're so fucking tired of getting hurt and disappointed by people. It's not even fucking funny. Okay, let's look at this Page of Swords energy. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. We have the Strength card, we have the King of Cups, and then we have the, I like this person though. Yes, I kind of like this person. I kind of like them. They're showing up as a King of Cups. Okay. Well, King of Cups is somebody who's emotionally mature. It's somebody who's not afraid to express themselves. This is also somebody who has a whole lot of love to give. This could be another Scorpio that you find yourself dealing with, or a Cancer, or a Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I kind of like them. They're very persistent. Kind of like that. You know, they're very, very persistent when it comes down to you and what they want with you. I feel like their intentions with you are pure. I feel like they're letting you know, like, right off the bat, like, you know, how they feel about you and what they want with you. Again, King of Cups energies is not somebody who's afraid to express how they feel. Okay. Now, with this Page of Swords energy to the Strength card, I'm gonna be honest, I do feel like this is you, Scorpio. I do feel like this is you. I really, really do. It's like you're looking at them like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? It's like you're looking at this person like they have 10 heads. Like, what the fuck? Like, why are they still, like, chasing me? Like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Like, it has that type of feel to it. Like, what the fuck does they, like, what do they fucking want? You know what I mean? I don't know. It kind of looks like this person wants you, if I'm being totally honest, but you're just, like, looking at them like they have 10 heads. Like, I don't know, what the fuck do they want? Like, why are they still, like, chasing me? Like, why are they, like, trying to get to know me? This is fucking weird. Like, what the fuck do they want? Dude, I feel like they want you. That's what they want. There's a whole lot of holding back, you know, coming from you. It's like you're very suspicious of them. You're just like, what the fuck do they want? You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck are they chasing me right now? Like, hello, like, how can I help you? Like, what the hell do you want? You know, it has that type of feel to it. You know what? I love you, Scorpio. You crack me up. All right, let's look at the, oops. Where did this come from? Oh, I probably mixed it by accident when I was doing Cancer's reading. Okay, anyways, we have the Six of Pentacles, and it's showing up in your challenge, homie. So let's see why the Six of Pentacles is showing up in your challenge. You know, the Six of Pentacles is like a reciprocal energy, which makes sense as to why that's showing up as your challenge, right? Because if you think about it, here this person goes, you know, pouring all themselves into you and this relationship that they so badly want with you, and you're just like, yeah, no. What the fuck do they want, Milagros? Just tell me, what the fuck do they want? Dad, it looks like this person wants you, dude. It looks like they want you. We're gonna look a little bit more into them. I am getting like a love bombing energy coming from them. I am definitely getting that. But any hoo-hoos. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles. You're so suspicious of this person, dude. It's not even funny. It's like you're trying to figure out, like, all right, like, what the fuck does this person want from me? Like, they're telling me that they really like me, and they're telling me that I might be the one for them, and, you know, but like, what the fuck do they want? You know what I mean? It's like you feel like there's like, I don't know, like you feel like this person has like some type of like hidden like agenda or like motive, you know what I mean? Anywho's, we have the Empress in the reverse. Again, this connection is not reciprocal in any way, shape, or form, because you kind of make it out to be that way, homie. Because again, it's like you're super suspicious of them. It's like you're more hell-bent on trying to figure out, like, what the hell does this person want? Why do they keep chasing you? Like, what do they want? You know what I mean? What do they want? And this is kind of why you're not really pouring into them or this relationship with them. But with Temperance coming out here, I feel like this is like Spirit's way of like giving you the green light when it comes onto this person. I do, but even though Spirit's giving you the green light when it comes onto this person, you're just like, yeah, no, I don't trust it. 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 All right. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Tell me more about this. Okay. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Tell me more about this King of Cups. I do feel like... Ooh. Yikes. I do feel like... Well, let's talk about it. I do feel like prior to you, this person was in a long-term committed relationship with someone. I feel like... once upon a time, them and whoever it is that they were once upon a time romantically involved with shared a home with one another. I'm gonna be honest, this to me kind of feels like a polar opposite type of relationship that I'm looking at, that this person was essentially in with this person from their past. In other words, these two didn't have much in common with one another. These two were just like oil and water. They just simply didn't mix, is basically what I'm getting. I don't know if this person's consciously aware of this or not. They could be. That's a possibility. But I am definitely getting disloyal spouse with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I do feel like this person that they were with was extremely disloyal to them and this connection with them. And I feel like, you know, that was kind of like the straw, I would say, that broke the camel's back for them, at least. Because they did something. They did something that was extremely disloyal to them, is basically what I'm getting. And that was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. They're just like, fuck this, I'm out. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't feel like they were ever in love, though, with this person. I don't feel like they were ever in love with them. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like they had love for them. I feel like they cared for them. But to, like, sit here and say that they were, like, in love with them, I wouldn't go as far as to say all of that. I wouldn't go as far as to say all of that, but with the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups coming out here for them, and it's referring to like how they're feeling within this, you know, connection that they share with you, I think it's safe to say that this person is falling in love for you. They're emotionally invested when it comes down to you, unlike this person over here that they were with. I don't feel like this I don't know. I just don't feel like... I feel like they had love for them and cared for them. I feel more confident saying that than to go as far as to say, like, oh, this person was, like, in love, head over fucking heels in love with this person. I wouldn't go as far as to say all of that. No. I wouldn't go as far as to say all of that. I feel like them walking away from this Queen of Pentacles was a very easy thing for them to do, but I feel like it's because there was no real like emotional investment there on their part. Is basically what I'm getting. Yeah, it's basically what I'm getting. Okay, now let's look at this Eight of Pentacles, shall we? Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles. By the way, the Eight of Pentacles is your overall advice. This is interesting. This is interesting. Very, very interesting, Scorpio. You're so suspicious of this person. It's not funny at this point. It's not even funny anymore. Because again, it's like you're suspicious here, you're suspicious here, you're suspicious here and here. You know, I see you investing time and energy towards this connection, but you're so freaking suspicious of this person. It's like you feel like they're hiding something from you. And you're very fucking determined to get down to the bottom of it. Very fucking determined. And it's mainly because you feel like they're hiding something from you. And even when you go out your way to try to find something to justify why you feel the way that you feel, as far as like feeling like they have something to hide or whatever, I see you getting very angry and very frustrated because you're coming up with nothing. If I'm just being honest with you, like, I see you getting very angry and very frustrated that you're coming up with nothing. In other words, you're not finding anything to justify why you feel like, I don't know, there's just something about this person that just feels off. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm gonna find out, you know? Like, you're not finding anything. And because you're not finding anything, Queen of Wands in the reverse, it really does piss you off. It really does piss you off. Because you just want to find something to like justify like why you feel like they're hiding something from you, why you feel like something about this person's just off. Okay. Hold on. Tell me more about the Judgment card. We have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Hermit, and then we also have the High Priestess. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Wait a minute. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Wands, we got the Seven of Swords, and then we also have the Judgment card, okay, to the Page of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. And then we also have the Hierophant. Okay. Okay, so this is starting to make a little bit more sense. It's starting to kind of make a little bit more sense. Okay. Do I feel like this person is withholding something from you? Yes, I do. How do I explain what I'm looking at here? Because I don't want to freak you guys out. You know what I mean? How do I explain this? How do I explain this? How do I explain this? I want to start off with this Hierophant energy. I feel like initially when this relationship started between the two of you, they made it like a priority to like change their ways, but also put their best foot forward when it comes down to you. I feel like this person shied away from things that they have done in their past that they weren't necessarily proud of. And I feel like that's what you're sensing and feeling, is things that they've done in their past that they're not necessarily proud of, is basically what I'm getting. And the reason why they hide it from you is because they fear that it could potentially cause you to look at them differently. Is basically what I'm getting. Okay, I do. Okay. Okay. I feel like this has a lot to do with that Queen of Pentacles that they were dealing with, though. This person might talk to you about their past and tell you, like, yeah, yeah, like such and such, they cheated on me and blah 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 blah. But I feel like they're not talking to you about what they did when they were with them. Is basically what I'm getting, because I do feel like this Queen of Pentacles that they were involved with was very disloyal to them, but they're just as guilty. They're just as guilty. I just don't feel like they're gonna sit up here and tell you all of that, but they're just as guilty as they are. Um, they're just as guilty as they are. I just feel like this person doesn't want you to look at them like they're a cheater, is what it is. Because let's just fucking be real this fucking morning, please, okay? I feel like this Queen of Pentacles more than likely cheated on them, but I feel like so did they. You know what I mean? And I just feel like they just don't want you to look at them like they're a cheater. They just don't want you to have that type of impression of them. Is basically what I'm getting. So I feel like this person basically lied about what they actually did in their relationship with this Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like that's what you're sensing and feeling. Now, does this really have anything to do with you, though? No, I'm not getting that. Like, in other words, do I feel like this person is like entertaining you and someone else while being involved with you? No. Do I feel like this person was ever intimate with someone else while being involved with you? No, I'm not getting that. They are hiding something from you, but it has nothing to do with you, and it happened way before like you and them even became a thing, if that even makes any sense. Um and I feel like that's what you're sensing and feeling. Because if Spirit's giving you a green light when it comes down to this person, especially with the Seven of Pentacles to the Hermit to like the High Priestess to the Ace of Swords, that's kind of telling me that you don't have anything to worry about, with this person. It's safe for you to invest. It's safe for you to go there. It's safe for you to trust them. But it's like there's this overwhelming feeling of not like I fucking feel like they're hiding something from me. And I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm gonna fucking get down to the bottom of it. Well, there you have it. It's like they don't want you to look at them like they're a cheater. You know what I mean? Because you already know how it goes. It's like that fucking saying, like, once a cheater, always a cheater. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want you to have that impression of them. Like, they just don't. Let's look at that Seven of Swords energy, shall we? I feel like they played the victim. Yeah, I feel like this person played the victim. Like when they started talking to you about like this previous relationship that they're a part of, they more than likely sat there and said, oh yeah, like such and such left me for someone else, or such and such was cheating on me and doing this. But I was good to them. I was good to them. I never cheated on them. I never did anything to them. I was good. I was a good boy. You know what I mean? Or a good girl. You know what I mean? When they weren't. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Tell me. We got the Devil in the reverse. We also have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. And then we also have the Eight of Pentacles. And then we also have the Two of Wands. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. When this person was with this Queen of Pentacles, it does appear to me that they more than likely did cheat on them. And it could have been with somebody that they worked with, because I am definitely getting that. It could have been like a coworker of theirs that they cheated on them with. I am definitely getting that strongly. I do feel that this connection, though, between them and whoever it is that they were having like this affair with, it was very, very shortly lived. I am definitely getting that. I feel like it got to a point for them where they just kind of felt like, yeah, this shit's not going to work, because I can't I can't live two separate lives here. I can't live two separate lives here. I feel like that started to become a challenge for them as far as like living like these two separate lives are concerned, because they have their life with this Queen of Pentacles, but then they also have like this secret life that this Queen of Pentacles knows nothing about. And I feel like it started to become a little bit too much for them, to the point where they're just like, yeah, this shit's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Let me put this to rest now, because I can't keep up. You know, it's like it's one of those situations where they feel like they just simply couldn't keep up. And I feel like they just decided to end things with that person. I do feel like they made it a priority to end things on a good note with that person in particular. And I feel like it's because to some capacity they were forced to deal with them to some capacity, is basically what I'm getting. But they just don't want you to know about that. They don't want you to know about that. They don't want you to know that this is who they were when they were with this Queen of Pentacles. They just don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that. They just don't want you to know that. Because again, it's like, it could potentially cause you to look at them differently if you were to know that about them. But again, it's like, when this person did all of these things, I honestly don't feel like you even knew who they were at the time, and I don't feel like they knew who you were at the time. This to me kind of looks like it happened like way before you. Because I feel, especially with the Page of Cups, I feel like they were a lot younger. I am getting that too. I feel like they were a lot younger on top of that. Like, I'm kind of getting like early 20s. I'm kind of getting like early 20s. They were a lot younger. A lot younger. This person could have spent many years with this Queen of Pentacles. I just kind of, I'm getting like a big age difference is kind of what I'm getting, which is kind of making me feel like when all of this happened, when they were like messing around with someone while being involved with this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like they were a lot younger when this happened. I feel like they're obviously like way older and mature now than they obviously were back then. You know what's crazy is that I don't feel like this Queen of Pentacles ever suspected that this person was, you know, in fact cheating on them or betraying them or deceiving them. Then again, it kind of makes sense as to why they would have never suspected that, because they were too busy messing around as well. Now, I completely lost where I was at. But like I said, dude, all of this happened way before you anyways. But I feel like that's like what they are hiding from you. They just don't want you to look at them like they're going to turn around and do you know what I mean? The same way they did, you know, this one that they really weren't, you know, in love with, really wasn't that invested in, you know what I mean? But that's about it. I don't feel like they're proud of like, you know, what they did when they were with this Queen of Pentacles or anything like that. I don't feel like they're proud at all. But that's what happened. That's definitely what happened. All right. Tell me more about the Hierophant. Tell me more about the Hierophant. They're very determined to not fuck this up with you, though. You know, you're somebody that they see a lot of potential with. You're definitely someone that they, you know, want to build with, potentially get married to one day, especially with the Hierophant to the High Priestess coming out here. Yeah, that's a true pair situation. Technically speaking, these two are actually married to one another. But yeah, basically moral of the story. They're very determined to not fuck this up between the two of you. Very fucking determined to not fuck this up. You are somebody who makes this person very happy. I'm also getting that as well. But that's basically what's going on here. That's what they're hiding from you. That's basically what they're hiding from you. I don't know how you're really going to take that. Just take into account that, not justifying this person's behavior or anything like that. Just take into account that what it is that they are keeping a secret from you happened, I almost want to say years ago, because I feel like this person was a lot younger when this happened. And when they did what they did. You know what I mean? These two are both disloyal to one another. None of these two are saints, in other words. And to be honest, nobody is. None of us are fucking saints. It is what it is, right? But yeah, these two... They had zero respect for one another, and what they shared with one another is basically what I'm getting. But I feel like they do tend to conceal that from you because, again, they are definitely ashamed of, what they did when they were with this, Queen of Pentacles, and they just don't want you to look at them differently. They don't want you to look at them and automatically see like a cheater, you know what I mean? Because, once a cheater, always a cheater, right? But I don't feel like that's anything that you have to worry about, though, when it comes down to them, as far as like them cheating on you is concerned. Yeah, I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. I don't. All right, so in the near future, we do have the World. Let's see why we're getting the World. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the, Yep. Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and then we have the Page of Swords, but it came out in the reverse. You don't trust them. You don't trust them. And that's the thing, though. You don't trust them, but they never gave you a reason to not trust them, and they never will give you a reason to not trust them. It's almost what I want to communicate to you. You don't trust them. And because you don't trust them, it's like you're kind of falling into this energy of, well, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Because if I can't fucking trust them, how is this going to work? How is this going to work? How is this going to work? Tell me more about the World. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. We got the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. And then we also have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you kind of find yourself in a bit of a pickle, my friend, because you don't trust them. You don't trust them because you feel like they're hiding something from you. And they are hiding something from you. And I already basically told you what they were basically hiding from you. It has nothing to do with you or while they were with you. This happened years ago, way before they even met you, is basically what I want to say. And I feel like they were a lot younger when this happened. Anyways, so, then there's that. But you're like in a bit of a pickle, my friend, because despite the fact that you do not trust this person, if we set aside the fact that you don't trust them and you feel like they're hiding something from you, like this is somebody that fits what you're looking for and what you truly want and desire within a person, right? And that's like the frustrating part, I would say, for you, is that when you look at this person, you see so much potential with them. They fit exactly what you truly want, desire within a person, which causes you to want to be there, want to go there with them. However, you just don't feel safe enough to do so. With that Queen of Cups in the reverse, you don't trust this person like with your heart. And with the Queen of Wands coming out here again, I keep getting that frustration coming from you. You're really frustrated because you're trying to find out what it is that they're actually hiding from you. And every time you go looking for something, right, you never end up finding anything out. And your whole frustration is, then why the fuck do I feel like they're hiding something from me? And that's what it is. That's what they're hiding from you. They're hiding basically what they did in this previous relationship that they were in with this Queen of Pentacles. That's what they're basically hiding from you. There's nothing that this person's actively doing now that they're hiding from you. Like, they're not entertaining another chick right now. They're not entertaining another dude right now. They're not doing any of that shit, while being with you. They're very determined to not fuck this relationship up. Very determined to not fuck it up. You gotta understand, for them, it's like, they did what they did and they're not proud of what they did. They're not proud of what they did at all. They just don't want to sit there and tell you like, yo, so like, by the way, yeah, I cheated on this chick like left and right when I was with them. Like, you see how that sounds, you know what I mean? Like, if this person, on their first date with you told you, yeah, when I was with my ex, yeah, I cheated on her left and right. Or yeah, when I was with my ex, yeah, I cheated on him left and right. What do you think, you're gonna think, you know what I mean? That they're a cheater, right? They're a cheater, right? But that's the thing. They don't have any sort of intentions, of like cheating on you, betraying you, or deceiving you. They don't have no intentions of doing that. If anything, their intentions towards you, it's coming from a pure and sincere place. They're very determined to make this work. They're very determined to, build and establish a life with you. But come on, like, if this person would have told you on the first day, like, by the way, Scorpio, I just gotta tell you, my ex, I cheated on her left and right, or I cheated on him left and right. You're not gonna want to fuck with them. And let's just be for real. You're not gonna want to. I don't think anybody fucking would. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody would. You know what I mean? Because again, it's like you're gonna sit there and feel like, oh hell no, like oh so you can cheat on me? No, I'm good. You know what I mean? This is kind of why they're not telling you. You know what I mean? But is that something, moral of the story, is that something you need to worry about being with them, like as far as them cheating on you? No. I'm kind of curious to know why they even cheated on this person to begin with. Let's just see, you know what I mean, besides the fact that they were young and immature. Because I was getting like an energy of them being very, very young when this happened, and very immature. All right, why did this person cheat on this individual? I feel like when this Queen of Pentacles and this one over here got together, they were both young. I keep wanting to say that. They were both young. They started this relationship when they were both young. I mean, this could definitely represent like their high school sweetheart. You know, that's a possibility. But I feel like these two were both young when this relationship started, you know, between these two. So why did this person cheat? So let's just talk about why they basically cheated. With the Nine of Cups to Star coming out here, I feel like the reason why this person stepped out of this relationship is because they clearly weren't getting what it is that they essentially wanted. Within this dynamic that they once upon a time had with this Queen of Pentacles is basically what I'm gathering. So what does that even fucking mean? Well, I mean, right off the bat, I was already talking about this. These two did not show up as a true pair. Again, these two look like they were in a polar opposite relationship. And I say that a lot about like polar opposites relationships. Polar opposite relationships are very fucking easy. They're very fucking easy. They're almost a little too fucking easy, right? It's just too easy. Polar opposite relationships, it's just too damn easy. Like polar opposites relationships, like people who are in polar opposite relationships, they barely fight, they barely freaking argue, they barely dry hump each other's nerves. Like polar opposite relationships, oh my god, it's just a fucking breeze. It's like a walk in the park. But when you end up with a true pair, right? Like you and this human, right? You and this human, it's different. It's different. So expect for the two of you to fight and argue and all that good stuff. But anyways, back to why they even freaking cheated, because I'm going off topic here. When you're in a polar opposite relationship, that's like the equivalent of you basically settling for less. That's basically what it is. So you're basically settling for a person that lacks a lot that you're essentially wanting and looking for within a person. And you know, over time it does kind of influence people to do exactly what this person basically did, which is basically step out of their marriage or their relationship with them. But it goes both ways, because remember, these two were not saints here. Like these two both deceived one another and cheated on one another, because that's what they did to one another. Okay, now with that being said, I think that it's safe to say that over time, you know, this Queen of Pentacles started to kind of feel like they weren't getting what it is that they truly wanted or what they essentially needed from this individual. So they stepped out of their relationship and got it somewhere else, just like this one did. They stepped out of this relationship and they got it somewhere else. But that's just because these two both settled for one another. They settled for one another. This person settled for them, and this Queen of Pentacles settled for them. And over time, they both started to kind of realize that, oh man, like this person doesn't have this person doesn't have that, but this one over here does. They have this, and they got that, and that's what I want, and that's what I'm looking for. So that's when that all started, as far as like them stepping out of their marriage or their relationship with this person. Now, when it comes down to like a true pair connection, basically like the connection that we're seeing right now between you and this person, there's no rhyme or reason for neither one of you to step out of this marriage or this relationship that you guys are going to eventually enter with one another. There's no reason, because of the simple fact that they possess everything that you truly want and desire within a person, and you possess everything that they truly want. So with that being said, there's no reason for anybody to basically step out of this relationship. And that's another like thing that you don't necessarily have to worry about. You know, people in polar opposites relationships tend to get cheated on than people who end up in like a true pair situationship, like for example, you and this person. Because polar opposites relationships, man, like as easy as it fucking is, like people tend to like kind of fall into this energy, right? Of, you know, getting tired of that person or getting bored of that person. Things become so like, you know, blah and like dull and boring and routine, you know what I mean? And then, you know, eventually people want, you know, to feel that sense of like excitement in their life again, right? And that's basically what these two did, is that things got very dull and boring between these two. And they both found that, you know, adrenaline rush and excitement, but with somebody else, basically, is what I'm getting. Y'all don't have that damn problem. You guys are not going to have that problem. You're not going to get bored of them, and they're not going to get bored of you. Things are not going to become dull and boring between the two of you. This relationship for the both of you is going to be fun, and it's going to be exciting, and it's going to constantly feel new. And this is kind of why true pair relationships are kind of hard, from what I've noticed, because when you're with your true pair, it never does fucking get boring. It never does get dull. It never does get routine, and it never really even reaches a point where the two of you feel 100% comfortable with one another. See, polar opposites relationships, these two end up getting comfortable with one another, and they stop performing for one another. They stop doing the things that they used to do when they initially met one another. Y'all are not going to have that problem. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, if you don't want to trust them, I guess, because of like what they did years ago when they were young and immature and didn't know fucking better, then I don't know, I guess. But like, again, are they proud of it? No. You know what I mean? They're not proud of it whatsoever, and they sure as hell don't want you looking at them like they're a cheater because they did what they did. You know what I mean? Because they don't have any sort of intentions of, you know, cheating on you. So I don't know. You're like in a bit of a pickle, dude, because as much as I could tell you want to go there with this one and be there like with them and build a life with them, it's like you're just like, I don't know if I could freaking do it, because like I'm frustrated because I feel like they're hiding something from me and I don't know what the hell it is, and I don't trust them with my heart. So then there's that. You got to understand that you're a Scorpio. That's another thing too. I completely forgot that. You're a Scorpio. So you guys are really really good at like picking up on things, right? So the fact that you're picking up on the fact that they are hiding something from you, like, it bothers you, and the fact that you can't really put your finger on like what the fuck it is that they're actually hiding from you, that furthermore bothers you, and that furthermore causes you to fall into this energy of like, nah, I don't trust them. I don't trust them with my heart. I don't trust them. I like them. I want to be with them, but I don't trust them. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you're a Scorpio. You're going to sense and feel way more than the average person. You know what I mean? And what you're sensing and feeling is just them basically leaving the part out where they were cheating on this ex of theirs left and right, because they were constantly looking for that sense of excitement and adrenaline rush from other people that they weren't getting from this person that they were with. I also feel like the main reason also too why these two even cheated on one another is concern is because they had a lot invested into one another. So to walk away from that connection for the both of them was like a very hard thing to do, because the right thing to do, right, would just be, look, it ain't working out, you go your way, I go my way, and not deceive one another. But with these two, it looks like they had so much invested into one another that they felt like they just couldn't get up and walk away because of how much they had invested into one another. So maybe these two had like a child together, or children together. Maybe these two shared a home together, or maybe it's just a simple case of they spent so many fucking years together to the point where they don't know a life outside of one another. You know what I mean? And that could have prompted them to remain with one another but deceive one another while being involved with one another, is basically what I'm getting. So yeah, that's what this person's hiding from you. So I don't know. What's going to end up happening, though, between Scorpio and this person? We have the Knight of Swords. We got the Six of Cups. We also have the Ace of Cups. We have the Six of Swords to the Queen of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune. And then we also have the Strength card. Okay. Let's talk about this. Now, in regards to like what's going to end up happening here between you and this person, I feel like there's going to come a point in time where you're going to give yourself permission to fully go there with this person when you feel like you're ready to. Now, if you're expecting for this person to ever confess to you that they were cheating on this chick from their past left and right, or this dude from their past left and right, it's not going to happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not going to happen. It's just not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. You are not gonna hear that come from their mouth. It's not gonna happen, because it's gonna change your perception of them, or at least that's what they think is gonna happen. Not saying it's gonna happen, but let's just be for real. Like, if you were to go on a first date with this one over here, and they would have told you, yo, like, yeah, so the reason why me and my ex didn't work out is because I was cheating on them left and right. You're gonna be like, oh, that's nice. Get the fuck out of my face. You know what I mean? Because you're not gonna wanna deal with them. Nobody would. I wouldn't even want to deal with them. So that's it. That's literally it. That's the only thing that they're keeping a secret from you. Now, if you want to hold their past against them, you have every right to. But if you don't want to use their past against them, then cool. Don't, and proceed forward in this connection if you want to. But that is what this person's hiding from you. It has nothing to do with anything that has ever happened while they were involved with you, or none of that. This has everything to do with their past and this previous relationship that they were in. But as far as you is concerned, nah, like there's nothing there. In other words, like there's no like energy of them being deceptive within this dynamic that they basically share with you. Now, in this previous relationship, oh my goodness, yeah, a whole lot of deception there, but not in this relationship with you. So this is kind of why Spirit's like, hey, like, I give you permission to date this human being and be with this human being. I give you permission, you know what I mean? But that's what they're hiding from you. And these are not things that you have to worry about dealing with them. They're not going to step out of this marriage or this relationship that they share with you to cheat on you or betray you or deceive you, because they have no reason to. They already have everything that they want in you. There's no reason for them to put in all this extra work and all this extra effort, into entertaining someone else, because it makes no logical sense for them to do that when they already have everything that they want within you. Like, this whole, like, them doing what they did with their ex, like, and by the way, they both, like I said, they did it to one another. It's because I guess this person that you're not dealing with lacked what they truly wanted and desired within a man or within a woman, so they stepped out of this relationship and they got it somewhere else, vice versa. Y'all don't have that problem. You don't look at this person and think, man, like, if they only had this, then I would be great. I would be 100%. You don't have that problem with them. And when they look at you, they're not thinking to themselves, well, damn, like, if Scorpio just had this, you know what I mean? I'll be 100% happy with them. They don't have that issue with you. They had that issue with their ex, just like their ex had that issue with them. And this is why they did what they did. But y'all don't have that issue with one another. And this is kind of why Spirit's like, yo, like, you could date them. You could go off and be with them. You can go off and build with them. Green light, go ahead. You don't have anything to worry about when it comes down to them. Now, did their ex have everything to worry about getting involved with them? Absolutely. But it goes both ways. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this person had everything to worry about dealing with this Queen of Pentacles that they were dealing with, because they were both disloyal to one another. Both of them. But any hoo-hoos, that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.